So, that sound, if you can hear it, is my very large cat, who is currently quarantined in the bathroom because of a small flea problem we've been having. I don't want to talk about that though, because it's been stressing me out quite a bit. And that's not interesting either, it's just kind of gross. So we're gonna move on from that. I want to talk a little bit about life goals and like things that people want to do. I've gone from knowing very much what I wanted to do to not really being entirely sure what I want to do at all in life. And that is troubling, especially because I previously had some stability. You know how every single adult you meet asks you what it is that you're studying and what you want to be and like all that shit? I lost my answer for that. And it sucks. Because, like, what do you... I don't really know. I'm not even sure what I'm studying at this point. And my brain is soup. That just doesn't work, apparently. Like, you can't just, like, say that to people, because why would you? It's so personal. It's not that personal. The brain soup thing might be, I guess. So I've been thinking about it, and it's such a struggle between realism and, you know, like, your dream, do what makes you happy, and all that stuff, because... yeah, but what if the thing that makes me happy is... well, I don't know what that is, actually. The amount of work that I am perceiving life to be is exhausting. And I know that that's not unique to me, but I don't understand how people deal with it, I guess. Because I am not doing a good job, I think. Going along with this thinking of doing what makes you happy and the things that you enjoy / are good at, maybe, whatever. My skills are not good for employment, unfortunately. Or at least the level of the skills that I have would not be compatible with, like, a professional position. People keep telling me, like, do what you want, or like do what makes you happy, do what you enjoy. I almost feel like that's bullshit. Okay, cooking. Liking to cook in your home is a very different thing from mass producing things in like a restaurant where there's pressure and, you know, you have to be fucking good at what you're doing, and that's hard. Everything's hard. I can't deal with how hard everything is. Now, I like writing, but you have to be very fortunate and well-connected and talented, like a mix of the three. Sometimes you don't need a third one as much. But, you know, if you have a good idea, for instance. So that is unattainable for the vast majority of people. So I don't know. I don't know what people do. I guess they end up in their temporary jobs that turn into long-term jobs. And that's how they make money, which then they fuel like the things they actually like. And that's nice, but it is hard to reconcile that with having had such a clear-cut vision of what it was going to be my life after school. And I mean, even before school, like during school, there was a track in my brain that I was following to some extent. It was my script, if nothing else. A lot of people, or at least there are plenty of people, who grow up being told that they are special, and that they should strive to be more than average, and all those things, but it's like, the world still needs those people. And how many people grow up with these like giant unattainable dreams and then they aren't really cut out for them. I don't know. The thing that occurred to me the other night as a thing that I feel like I would really enjoy with this, you know, the added catch of I would need to actually be really good at what I was doing. And, you know, I would need to pursue an education related to this in order for it to be even remotely useful and an option. Like, I mean, as far as opportunities in this very, very specific thing that I've thought, like, you know, I think I would be really happy with that. That sounds really cool. But it's also a thing that is available to very few people. I'm getting there. Wait for it. I think it would be really cool to work as like a... Alright. The broader sense would be like developing recipes, like very specifically writing cookbooks. Dana, I keep likening this to like you wanting to work at Pixar in my brain. I feel like the likelihood of me getting to this point is drastically less than the likelihood of getting, or of you getting where you want to be. I think it would be really cool to work at like Cooks Illustrated and in their test kitchens where they develop other recipes and they like make videos about them and like, you know, all they do is just bake different kinds of things all day and have people test them and figure out what the very best thing would be. And that sounds really cool, but I cannot imagine that there are often positions there available anyway, and that like more than a handful of people ever get that. So that in conjunction with my current status as like a not educated in that area person is limited. Do you feel like that there's just gonna be like the backup job that you get sucked into, or like a thing that's gonna be your life for way longer than you can ever anticipate? Because I don't know how I'm gonna deal with all of the shit that's coming, I guess, in terms of being an adult and being self-sufficient and, you know, employment that doesn't completely suck. I'm sure it exists, but it's very draining to even conceptualize, I guess.